Hi and welcome, Aries, to your forecast for the month of April. If you know me, you know I'm not doing weird little funky forecasts, but we're looking at the main energy here. We're looking at what's maybe holding you back, and we're looking at the fact of how you can actually move through April with confidence. So let's look, because I just pulled 3 cards for you. That's all that wanted to come out for the positions that I asked for. And I feel Aries is looking ahead in April. There is, with the 2 of Wands here, there is planning, considering options. I feel that you might be thinking about next steps, but they might be a little bit out of your comfort zone. You're ready for something new here, but I feel that you're still deciding, deciding which direction to take. So definitely forward momentum, even if it's right mentally right now. I feel like with the 6 of Swords, this came the focus that you have in this month. So this is the main energy, this is the focus, right? The focus with the 6 of Swords, this came out in reverse. So it shows that even though I feel you're planning ahead, something that in the past hasn't fully settled. So you may be trying to move forward here, but mentally you're still like revisiting a situation, a conversation, or an emotional experience that you've had based on whatever it is that you are looking at this video for. If you have a strong need to solve something in relationships, this might apply for this, or love, career, finance, you know, whatever suits you. I feel that also, actually, I don't just feel that way. The card is telling me with the 6 of Swords here in reverse that it's not about forcing a transition per se this month, but to acknowledge that you're still processing. I will never advocate you to go on an endless healing journey, because I do not think that is actually fruitful. But if there is a situation that you constantly keep revisiting, that you know, a conversation, something that happened, this might be the time in this year or for this month to go there. Don't force a transition in that field. Acknowledge that you're still processing something. Give yourself some time, actually, because the advice is the 4 of Swords, and this is rest. So this is integration. This is also giving yourself some space. So instead of like pushing yourself to move forward by any means necessary or super quickly, it's more about pausing, reflecting, and allow things to settle internally before you make your next move. Some of you, this might take all of April. Some of you, this might take 2 days. I do not know your situation personally, so please take this with a grain of salt when you hear me say this. This is not an endless healing journey. This is about something recent that happened that made you think of, hey, I want to change things, but the past is still unsettled, and that is why it's so hard to move forward with a specific situation. The energy here is very clear. Don't make quick moves. Don't run from one to the other. So the healing here is not more to say, okay, this happened. I have to maybe let this settle for a little bit before I move into another direction. Sometimes I feel like the most productive step here for you could be simply pausing, especially when you're trying to change something, because when you move forward with a clear mind, it might be more fruitful than being emotionally tainted by the past. So if this resonates, also check your rising and moon sign. That might give you a very unique overlook about what's happening in your April. And yeah, if this resonates, don't forget to maybe also check out my Instagram. Give this a like or a follow if you like this type of content. And yeah, I feel this is basically all. All right, now as you can see, I don't cut these videos, so that is just me. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.